insubordinate, and churlish. Mystery.
Hello everyone, this is India. Just wanted to take you on another journey with one of my juicing videos. So this round, I just wanted to do something really tangy, sweet, but kind of exotic a little. So I had dragon fruit, kiwi, apples, lime, and cucumbers, and pineapples. Never had dragon fruit before, and no one told me the effect it'll have when you eat it. The yellow one, I only bought one of those. They were more expensive than the pink ones, but they're a lot sweeter than the pink ones. The yellow one, I bought one the other day and I just ate it straight up. It was good. It was A1. I think this time I had 4 dragon fruit. I think it was 4. Yeah, it was 1 yellow one and 3 pink ones. I usually just slice them in half like I do right here. Very easy to cut. Take a spoon afterwards and just scoop it around. It'll come right out. Very easy to deal with. And I always clean all my fruit, even the kiwi. I always clean them in baking soda and vinegar. Most of the time it's apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I've used white vinegar as well, just to get all the pesticides, dirt, if there's any bugs. I've never seen any bugs on my fruit, but some people say it's bugs in theirs, but still, you don't know who touched your fruit, so go on and clean it. You don't know what's been on your fruit. They may have dropped it as soon as they put it in the produce section. Clean it. And I don't know if I mentioned cucumbers, but I did. I probably did already. But I did use cucumbers. I always like to, I'm more of a, I like vegetables cooked, but raw. I'm more of a fruit person. Okay. So I use more fruit than anything. But I always at least add one vegetable, at least one, just to get that nutrients, the extra nutrients in. Cucumbers, they're full of different vitamins. Water, a good source of hydration. Pineapples as well. You can't go wrong without using a pineapple. I know a lot of people that use pineapples all the time in their juices. I don't try to use it all the time, but I use it a lot. I'm not going to lie. I do use them. The best pineapples I've ever had was from Aldi's, however you pronounce it. I don't know if they get like the fruit that's just ripe or what, but it was the juiciest pineapples I've ever had. The sweetest pineapples I've ever had. But they don't last long. Like, you can't have them sitting there like after 3-4 days. So I think they were just right, and after a few days they were gonna go bad. But they weren't spoiled, but they were great. I used to hate cutting pineapples too. I really did. But after juicing and after just doing it in repetition, it really doesn't bother me anymore. It's really easy to do. So now let's get into putting the juice itself together. I always try to start with the softer pieces of fruit. So I did do the dragon fruit. I did record it, but I don't know where that video went. Sorry. But anyway, I went on and did the pineapple because it was very soft and tender, and I don't usually juice the core. I have heard of a few people doing that, but I feel like it'll stop my juicer up. This is the Namawell J2 juicer. Very efficient, very easy to use, very easy to clean. Even if you don't wash it that night, I juice at night. But even if I use it that night and I don't feel like washing it, I just go and take it apart and rinse it out. Wash it the next day, no problem. I always at least rinse it that day. Pineapples, they're going to make a lot of juice for you, especially in this juicer. There are 2 different types of juicers. This one is going to make the cold press. I did have one. It was only like $50. I had it for like a week. And I was like, no. After seeing the Namawell J2, I was like, no. The Namawell J2 is going to produce more juice. It's going to, it's a slower juicer, which it is compared to the $50 one I had, but you can put more in it at once. And to me, it's not slow, it's just slower than the other one. It's fast enough for me. It cuts it up. You can put big whole chunks in it and it'll still break it down. Sometimes I do chop my fruit and vegetables up a little smaller just to help the breakdown process, but I love it. I don't have any complaints. I would, though, maybe if you are juicing a lot, especially this time, I use like 3 pineapples. You may want to like break it down, not the whole thing, but especially the middle part, the slicer, and just rinse that out once just to get all the pulp out, just so you can, it'll work faster, if that makes sense. Maybe not. But I made about a gallon, I think. It was about a gallon, maybe a little more of a gallon, with 3 pineapples, a bag of apples. It was like the little containers, like the regular containers of Kiwi. I don't remember how many it was. 4 dragon fruit. And I want to say about 3 or 4 cucumbers. And I want to say 3 or 4 lime. The juice is really good, but I'm going to tell you, I know I said it at the beginning of the video. If you don't want to keep going to the bathroom, don't make this juice. If you want to and you want to clean out your digestive tract in the next 3 to 4 days, completely clean it out, then yes, this is the juice for you. I drank about 20 to 30 ounces in one day. Yeah, it did its job. That's all I'm going to say. But I wouldn't do it again. I would drink it in moderation. Not drink that much. Maybe 8 to 16 ounces, no more. Because it's going to do its job. Trust me. Trust and believe me. But, it tasted great, and that was the problem. I just kept drinking it. But, I mean, it's good for your digestive tract. Now, what you see me doing now is I am just helping the cleaning process out. I just put a little water through it, turn it on, just so I can get the extra pulp out, so it won't be that hard to clean when you do it by hand. Even though it's not hard to clean, it still makes the process a little easier. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for enjoying this video, and please come back.